waves cut through me.
Sunkissed. Hi, boo. Hi. So guys, in today's video I will be giving you the raw truth about varsity and also how mental health is important. So we all know ukuthi kumnandi kufunda, and there's nothing that beats making your parents proud, walking on that stage and then being called on your graduation, wearing that gown and that hat, ibandelelo, and holding your certificate. Nothing beats that. But there's a lot of work that students put in order for that to happen. There's a lot that happens in those years in order for one to obtain that degree, that diploma, that higher certificate. So today I'll be talking about what really happens, and the pressure and the stress, anxiety, depression, everything that each student come across, and what I have experienced up until now. I used to ignore the emails that they sent to school, and there are those emails where they say your mental health is important and don't. I would literally get annoyed every time I get them, because I would get 2 in one day with the exact same information. At first I did not understand why would they send these emails to us. I send a lot of email now until this year. My first year, second and third, I did have stress, I won't lie, but I wasn't depressed as I am this year, or I've been. I've never been stressed like I am this year, and I've never had so much work to do in a short period of time. So as much as it's exciting with your phone and all of that, but there are disadvantages too, especially if you are far from home and your parents, you have to just call them. But I do not like having to worry my parents a lot, looking for mama or gogo. I do not like that. So I would suffer alone until I am okay, and then that's when I would tell probably my friends, and this time. So this year I started my year gahle, I had planned everything. The semester started, I had my schedules in my wall, I have my calendar, I have my weekly planner, everything was sorted. We started studying safunda, attended online classes and all of that. Then the problem started when we were doing the quizzes, given the first assignments, doing first semester tests. That's when it all started. In 1 week literally I would have a test, a quiz, and an assignment to submit. I still have to attend my classes, I still have to attend my tutorial classes, because there are those tutorial classes that count for marks. And 5 days or 4 days for an assignment, ingani, to be honest, especially if you're doing research, ingani. So I would be stressed so much and depressed because I'm going manage this cat. I was so stressed to a point where I would literally eat bread probably for a week longer. I would make ipapa that I would eat namas, I don't know how many times, and I would literally eat probably once a day, because the way standing in the stove and cooking for me was wasting time. I would be using that time to study or to look for a source, to write a paragraph, introduction, a board, things like that. So I would go days without eating proper meals. Have maybe isinkwa and drink tea. I don't know, I would and at that time I would drink coffee. I don't know how many times. I wasn't umuntu that depends on energy drinks, but this year, trust me, I bought a lot of energy drinks because I was depending on them. I was constantly tired. I would sleep for a few hours just to get the work done, and I never realized that was draining me, and me not getting enough sleep, me not getting proper meals made it a problem in terms of me focusing, in terms of me doing the work properly. Because I remember I would sleep probably about 8 until 12, 1, wake up, that's if I skipped class, and I would do what I have to do during the day, and again I struggled studying during the day, I struggled doing my work. So I would sleep for 2 hours, and again there was load shedding, so depending on your schedule, that's when I would sleep. I remember there were days where I would just sit and look at the laptop. It is Google Scholar, but I cannot find what I'm looking for. In a pen, in a pencil, but I cannot gather my thoughts and ideas into the paper. It was hard, really, really hard. And there's a semester that we haven't touched at all. For real, because I know for a fact there's a lot of work that we're going to do, and all the anxiety, all the depression, all the stress and pressure kuzobuya futhi. Even though I work best when I'm under pressure, I'm productive, but this year, no, I needed time. I do not know how many extensions we've asked for assignments with my test, because really couldn't handle all the pressure. We really couldn't really could not handle umsebenzi now, because before we started studying, I would study on my own. In schedule. This week we're doing maybe research paradigms chapter 1 lecture. But as soon as we started writing, being same over, I don't know, and it took only 1 week for me to be behind. 1 year.
You need to calm down.
No, I can't do it.
So it is really, really important to ukate your mental health when you're in university. It's really important to a support system. I remember there was a day where I had so much to do, and I think I got that on Friday, so that's when I rested. My mom texted me and said, "Ngikufakele 150, go buy yourself food." You would swear ukuthi begez ukuthi no, lo mntana ayikho right, akekho right. That's when I told her ukuthi yo, if you knew, bengowisha guesses. Thank you. What did I do? I went to Groove Monday. On Sunday, it was on Sunday. Monday it was a holiday. I go Groove, and ngabuya right. I was also depressed and stressed because you would work hard for your modules, and I have 5, but kunale module A1 essay, I cannot balance everything the way that I thought I would. I'm going balance it because isalele movie and young cost, and there are those where I excel like extremely well, and then is very, very bad. One thing about me, I'm a max, I'm funny, to be honest, and this one module has been stressing me for as long as I can remember. And what I was excited, but in the middle I was like, hey, what the hell is this? I do not understand this. So again this year, there's this pressure and stress. I want to continue studying, I want to do my honors, and when I looked at the requirements, I was like, oh no. I was so surprised they could take 30 students out of maybe thousands I graduated into being a psychologist or criminologist, because I am under that. So is really stressing me out. I'm a young stressor, and to know that I'm a hardworking person, I worked hard, but I felt like I'm working hard. Hence, I put extra hours into my work because being born good, you know, lama hour long they're not enough, and I was training myself in that process to beauty. Meeting lale 2 hours, I pen a meeting vuke. I'm draining myself. I remember I was up the whole night up until extend around 7, and then ngaphat up tongue like opening. During the day when I started reading what I was writing, I could not even understand what I was writing. It was the time I was busy writing being sure I was very sure I understand this, I get this, I am done. I think maybe it was 1 page long. I'm not sure, 1 page long. But my no, it wasn't making any sense at all. So I had to restart that. So that's when I realized, I need to rest a bit and then start afresh. But still, me resting, it made me to be more stressed out. I ain't getting time, and you are writing, you have to study, prepare for online classes, ngapha kuphuma namayema marks, and then some are not as good as you expected them. So one thing that I would like to advise you if you're in matric, not that or anything, you're doing your first year, is to train yourself to work hard, train yourself to study semester maqala, so that in the middle ungabi semuva kakhulu. Get help, because I never got a degree yakho one. That's one thing that I know for sure. Get help. I mean, I was one person who wasn't able to ask for help. Being ukuyenza abangani, and I did not like joining groups like WhatsApp groups and all of that. But I realized Axis, I do not understand certain things, and I need people who understand so that we can work together. So that's one thing that really helped me, having people that I would work with for certain things, and and that's when I realized, okay, yeah, I understand talent. And I would doubt myself, but and then they do well, I'll be like, okay. So you need a good support system, a kaya, and friends. You need to make friends la gule faculty kuma modules or so that you can be able to have people that you're going to work with, people are going to ask questions if you do not understand the lecture, because there are times where you cannot even understand what lecture. You need to rest. If you have problems, a psychologist that you can go to eskoleni to talk to, and there are a lot of services that can help you with your mental health on point. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to say with him. Varsity a snip up and place me no. And the more ufunda, it's the more it gets hard, because first year stress is manageable, but now it's not at all. I do not remember without having stress. You have an assignment that's due, or assignment next week. I know for a fact could hold be stressed. I do not know. Implementing this year is not the same as living last year. I spent more time in my books than I did before. From time to time I'm stressed. New week, new stress. It's a lot. So for me, YouTube helped me, TikTok, and I'm an energy drink. energy drink, they help me. So mina mangiphethe stress, I would sleep or ngenze TikTok. By that ngivele ngibe ngconywana. I do not know how, but ke kwenze ukuthi ngibe right. So try to get things ezizokwenza ukuthi ukhohle stress sakho kancane, so that you can come back so strong. So yeah guys, that's what I wanted to tell you today on this video. I hope you're going to enjoy it. And for those that were going through something like this or are going through this, all I can say is sazokubisha, because kune semester isasimele. Oh, but guys, being real and being serious, I live by this quote, eti nothing comes easy come, easy go. So every time mangibona ngathi I am being demotivated or ngathi I can give up, you can never be a successful person without working hard. So you have to work hard, you have to cry, you have to be hungry, you have to fail in order to succeed. So yeah guys, until next time,